Alkio from Seppo, Seppo have had quite a big impact here. Every time I pass this stand, you're inundated with people. And also you've created a game for GESS 2016. Can you tell us a little bit, first of all, about the game for GESS 2016?
Yeah, the mobile game is about, the mobile is come from mobile pedagogical thing, and that's what we are really interested in and focused on. So the mobile game is give an impression for the teachers to the visitors about how does it feel when you are learning by playing a game. So for us, the game is a pedagogical tool that we are using now in Finland in many schools and also in some other countries as well.
And gamification is something that is been bandied around. People talk about it endlessly at conferences, but it's difficult sometimes to pin down the story. What advantage have you seen from gamification, in particular the Seppo game, in schools?
Yeah, well, the game-based learning, I think the best thing is the student engagement, the motivation. So if we can kind of cheat with a game to get the students to learn, for example, languages, some mathematics or physics, then there's a place for the game at school. So we really are focused on the pedagogical side.
Now, Seppo is a Finnish company. You're based in Helsinki. The outside perception from the world is that in Finland you have no problems with student engagement, and we should be learning from you. What is it that you notice in terms of a difference in classrooms when you introduce play and gaming to learning, and does it affect negatively students' attainment, or are you finding some surprises in terms of attainment as well?
Yeah. Well, there's no reason why the education shouldn't be fun. So that's one reason. But we are really into it. We are not gaming inside the classroom. So we take the game takes the students from the classroom to the real world environment. So, and one thing is that our players, the students, they are using their mobile devices as learning devices. So we really want them to produce digital material. They can take videos or audios or text and pictures as their answers. So that's a main core thing in the system.
What kind of stories have you seen already from the early days of Seppo where learning has gone beyond the classroom? What kinds of stories have you seen?
Well, actually, the teachers, they are very creative. So you can create a game in a museum. We had a game in British museum with the British and Finnish players, and so. But you can also create the game in the schoolyard, to the field trip or whatever. So there's a huge amount of different games.
So really, it's a platform. It's not a game, and it's not a set of games. It's a platform to allow teachers to open up a world, and maybe even students. I don't know if you've seen students.
Yeah, that's the idea. You can also engage students to create the games. So yeah, it's really is a platform. So it's a kind of a platform for that scales to all school levels and all in different subjects as well. So it has been used from primary to the university level.
And so we're here in Dubai, and you're at GESS 2016. One of the biggest themes here is actually the challenge of getting students to be physically active and to get out of the classroom, partly due to the weather, which is nice today, but most of the year is too hot. What kinds of challenges have you seen from local teachers coming to you that Seppo might help overcome? Yeah,
I think that's one of the questions we have to solve, because but you can also you have a great places here to visit the field trips and in the museums, and they have huge possibilities to create a game. If you gamify your museum visits, so that it will become more and more engaged for the students. So that's one thing, and the physical movement, it's a big thing also in Finland, because we have to get our kids out from the stools and move around, and then what is the better way to do it than create a game and engage it to the education, to the subject they have to learn.
So it sounds like Seppo is really challenging the notion that screen equals bad health, and is encouraging students to take their screens and be active out and about, not just in the classroom. I'm really interested from your perspective, what has GESS 2016 brought you and brought Seppo in terms of opportunity?
Well, yeah, this has been a great opportunity for us to meet the local people. We have set up meetings about the future collaboration, and we have met people from the Ministry of Education and also from the Expo 2020, and there's a huge opportunity to gamify different kinds of not just education, but different kinds of happenings and fairs and stuff like that. So this has been a really inspiring experience for us, yes.
Well, thanks to Riku, and you can come and see and learn more about Seppo here on the Finland stand, which is huge, and at the back of the exhibition hall here at GESS 26.